They said Jim Jones the best rapper in Dipset now.
He's fucking fried. I don't know who said that. The General Ty fam. Like, what? Stop this, man.
I mean, I fuck with Jimmy.
Jimmy's alright, man. Like, I keep it funky. Jimmy's alright, but he's not the best rapper still on
But I could say
Dipset.
he did become my favorite at a point. And that's crazy to say.
Which point though? Max B point? Like members of Dipset point? Members of Bird Gang point? Because that's understandable. He had fucking Stack
Once we
B.
got to the Bird Gang era for sure.
Okay, so we had Stack B, we had Max B and Stack Bundles for sure.
Yo, I remember there was what track was that? Jim Jones was on. He had one of the coldest verses out there. Everyone, and it's like, who wrote that one?
Who, Emotionless maybe?
Nah, but this is before that album. I think I want to say.
So the best verse he ever had was fucking Real Niggas.
What song?
My uncle Bobby going for 5, I'll be going for 9. That one, but then the older, my nights to get older, the days is much colder, and that song is like.
What album?
On the fucking double album, on the Dipset album.
I never cared for that album.
So which album are you gonna be talking about then? Not fucking part 2. Diplomatic Immunity part 2.
That was basically like Dipset .2, Dipset 2.0 type shit.
Yeah, Diplomatic Immunity 2 was
with like the new members and shit. Jim Jones was only on like 3 songs on that album. I realized
on like with crunk music on it. He was on that one.
I actually counted that like all the times like him, Cam, and Jules were featured on there, and realized, oh, you're only on like 3 songs. You had a song with SAS. I think that was Dirty Clap.
That song was so horrible, and I skipped that shit, and I fuck with SAS, bro. I think SAS are probably the better spitters from the UK, but like that song just was fucking terrible, bro. Like I hated that fucking beat. Whoever made that beat should go to hell, bro. That shit's fucking. Like what, nigga? What are we doing? Dirty Clap was bad, fam. That was a badass beat. That was 2 thumbs down, fam.
Yo,
like and 2.
Just finished listening to "We Make It Clap."
Right? So let's make a Dirty Clap. Like nigga, fucking wake the fuck up, nigga. That shit was horrible, bro. That shit was horrible. That project had like Jaja and SAS and fucking. Jaja was Jaja.
What you been sipping on?
What you be sipping on?
Get from around me. Nigga, get from around me.
I think 40 Cal did a lot of work on that shit. 40.
This is 40 Cal. Here the 40 Blau.
I think even, what's his name? The guy with the glasses was on the intro again for that one too.
Nah. The intro for Immunity 2. I feel like I want to say it was 40 Cal on that. Cameron and 40 Cal.
Mr. 2 gun on. Motherfuckers better cock back them hammers. I've been to WAP with Santana, the WAP, not from Atlanta.
So which rap group probably had the best entourage? Well, not entourage, best clique, rapping clique.
The best rapping clique, which entourage? You gotta like...
Not entourage, like rapping clique. Like which artists brought their clique with them and
they're the best rappers? Like
I feel like we're just going to go with June, right?
You're right, Stop and Go with Cameron.
Oh yeah, J.R. Ryder on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Dipset, Stop and Go. Yeah. That shit was on. JR's nasty on that shit.
Yeah.
Take him to church.
Father, forgive him. We're going to take him to church.
Get used to this, family ties. Wouldn't you like to be a gangster too? Get from around me, Dirty Clap. I wanna be your lady. 40 Cal, melanin, so free, dead motherfuckers, huge crack, push it. Ayo, all right.
Push it's my shit.
Push it's hard. Ayo, I bigger pictures are huge and crunk music. Yo, this actually, I was actually pretty hard still. Now that I'm looking back at it, it's pretty hard. But yeah,
all you have to do is take off Dirty Clap and we're good.
Yeah, take off that's a filler, super filler. But yeah, which had the strongest clique? Like what clique had the strongest rappers?
Yeah.
Out of all the cliques I'm remembering in my brain, Rockefeller. Rockefeller had the best rappers, and if we even want to break it down to cliques in Rockefeller, like I think State Property had the better. They had more than one good rapper. Like it was Beanie Siegel.
All they needed was Beans and fucking Chris. That's it.
Yep, Beans, Chris, And I throw Freeway in there. Those are the top 3 rappers.
Freeway's verse on 1-800 Hustler. 1-900 Hustler.
It's huge. It's mandatory.
That was the last verse, and to be the last verse, you gotta come with some shit.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's state property still. I don't think nobody can touch those guys rapping wise. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an honorable mention could be fucking Major Figures. Still Philly niggas, because Gilly was hard. Fucking Ab Lava was hard.
And then he ended up with Clips.
Exactly.
ReUp Gang. Yo, ReUp Gang was hard.
ReUp Gang was
mixtapes.
ReUp Gang fuck.
They made me want to rap.
Yo, ReUp Gang's mixtape were nasty. And they were all nasty.
ReUpGang.
Yo, you know what? I might have to switch it because all 4 of them niggas was nice. I might have to go with ReUp Gang still. Because I would listen top to bottom to every single ReUp Gang album mixtape.
Even though sometimes they would just use brand new beats with the same verses. And we said, well, we don't care. We don't care. Run that shit.
Yo, we don't give a fuck, yo. Yo, ReUp Gang were nasty. ReUp Gang, yeah. ReUp Gang, fam, you are right, bro. ReUp Gang was nasty. ReUp Gang was nasty. Like, all of them.
I guess that's really it.
I think so. I think, yeah, they had, like, because I'm thinking about all the rappers were good. All of them were barsed up. All of them were decent. And I only can say, like, the weakest person was fucking Sandman, but even Sandman was nasty. If you really listen to the man shit, he was nasty. So, yeah. I would say fucking, shout out to ReUp Gang Records, bro. ReUp Gang, fam. They're incredible. They were incredible.
I really can't think of no one else still.
If we're talking about clicks.
Yeah. Seeing Lunatics was hard.
It was Nelly and Murphy Lee. But like, I mean, those are standouts. There was only 2 niggas out of the fucking 6 of them shits. Like, I wouldn't.
Yo, that Midwest swang track, that was my shit.
What about like when I can't even what about like and they're more of a label, but like Swisher House.
I don't even know who was technically on there.
Flip.
Mike Jones,
Paul Wall.
A Millionaire, I guess.
He came out of there.
That's basically like Violator management type shit.
It is kind of technically like a Violators thing, right? Okay, what about like Bravehearts? Okay,
Jungle
was nasty if you put his he was just doing the streets or something. Like he just didn't want to be a rapper.
He has a track called Gun on Me. That was my shit.
Yeah?
On the Bravehearts 2 album.
Oh yeah? No, I gotta hear that. My favorite is tuck your chains, put your in your pockets. There goes Jungle straight out the project. You know my motherfucking gas pills say nigga get you nigga get you don't it? Jungle always keep a girl on pull up forehead yard it zone out, yo. Zone out on the Godson album. Holy fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I had that.
Holy fuck.
I had the bootleg at least.
Damn, that nigga went crazy. Okay, what about QB? Like Mobb Deep and them niggas. Not
Yo, Prodigy was the hardest rapper. I feel like he was the most feared rapper at a point because Prodigy was cold.
He was nice. Rest in peace. One of my favorite rappers of all time still. One of my personal favorite rappers of all time.
But it got to a point where he just kind of got lazy with it at times. And it's like...
He stopped rapping. Like, he stopped rhyming. You know, he stopped rhyming. He's like, yo...
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's like...
I'm gonna pay me regardless.
Like, if you listen to Burn, like, Burn, I don't think he rapped at all. This guy was just talking in rhythm. You a bitch-ass nigga. I'll have you killed. All you have is your pictures at the funeral. No casket, you bastards.
That's the real verse?
Be missing. My jewels, my cars be whipping.
That's the real verse?
I'm gonna stomp you niggas. No, after your problem done. No, yo, fam. Like, he wasn't rapping. It was like, that's when I'm like, fuck me. And I even think the song he did with Lil Jon, I don't think he was rapping. Like, he wasn't rhyming. I think when he went back to rhyming was maybe like Blood Money times. I went 50. I think 50 made him be like, nigga, you better start rhyming, yo. What about Harlem World? I mean, we always skip Harlem World with Mace and Cardan and...
It's hard for me to even speak on that one because
Baby Stays.
I did listen to the album, but I never spun in enough times for me to have an opinion still.
No, that's fine.
No, it was cool, but
Junior Mafia,
never listened to him.
Biggie, Lil Kim, Lil
Biggie
C.
be saying, man.
No. What about like
Biggie
Outlaws, like Tupac and?
Never listened to him.
Okay, what about Wu-Tang? I think fuck.
Nah, Wu-Tang cold.
The whole, like, you know what? That's a clique, right? That's a rhyming clique. They had more than fucking one. They had more than a few standouts. They had Old DB. They
Everyone
had
stood out
Jizza.
technically.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm gonna have
Even
to
you
take.
got it.
Yeah, the one line,
Yo, I
the
think
one
you
line
said
assassin.
you don't like. Who's one line assassin? You got it?
Yeah. He
Yo.
always had one line that stood out. That's why they call him the one line assassin, because he always had the one line that just killed the whole verse.
Yo, fucking.
In the song with sorry to cut you. In the song with Tommy Mottola, he was like, "Put a Rough Rider on my dick, bust right through it." Yo, that nigga was cold, B. That nigga was ice cold, fam.
And you know he meant that shit.
Yeah, like,
So
but a Rough Rider though, obviously. You can't slicks with a Rough Rider, my nigga. That's a gas station condom, broski. Like, you're busting through, fam, I'm busting through magnums. Obviously, I'm gonna crush a fucking Rough Rider condom. Like, this guy's sicko, fam. He's nasty work, man. This nigga you got. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to take back the ReUp gang one and put fucking Wu-Tang up there still. They're the hardest clique, fam. All 9 of them niggas, with the exception of Master Killer. But shout out to Master Killer, because I just
He
feel
never
like
dropped the album, did he?
Yeah, he dropped your albums, bro. But
There's one that didn't. Was it Capadon that never dropped the album?
he dropped the Pillage.
So who the fuck was it that didn't drop an album?
Everybody dropped an album.
I think one of them just dropped the album way late on or something.
Fam, RZA dropped 1 million albums with Bobby Digital's brand and everything, and Gravediggers. Method Man has like a bunch of albums. Raekwon has a bunch of shit. Ghostface has a bunch of shit. ODB has a bunch of shit. You God has dropped an album. And that was probably a later album. Inspector Deck dropped an album. Jizza dropped a few albums. Capadonna dropped albums. And Master Killer dropped the album. Everybody dropped an album still. Everybody dropped an album. And they're dropping a brand new album, and they're going on tour. So shout out to Wu-Tang Clan, bro. You know what? I want to be there when you guys come to the city, bro. I hope I'm there, because you guys, honestly, Wu-Tang is my ultimate favorite rap group ever. Ever. I live and die by Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is one of the first CDs I ever bought.
Yo, you said you never liked Gravel Pit, right?
I love Gravel Pit.
So who the fuck said you didn't like it?
Check out my Gravel Pit.
Remember someone said they didn't like it. I'm like,
maybe it was Gutsy. A mystery unraveling.
Remember seeing that video on TV the first time? I'm like, so they're in the Flintstones movie? I'm like, all right, so I want to watch the Flintstones movie now. Little did I know.